What's up, y'all? Today we are talking Looking for Alaska by John Green. A surprisingly good novel. Surprising to me, just, you know, personal bias, I would look at a book and if it said John Green on it, I'd be like, I'm not going to enjoy this book. Wow, did I enjoy this book. Um, it has a little bit of something for everybody in it. And some of the themes stand out more than others, but I think the main theme of the book can be anything to anybody that's reading it that they relate to. So on my first read through, it was loss, it was grief, it was, young love. For obvious reasons, if you read the book. If you haven't read the book, definitely go pick up a copy. I'm trying not to give too much away in case you haven't read it yet, but go read it. On my second read through, especially at the beginning, Miles is talking. He's kind of showing about how he doesn't have any friends, and even the ones that he kind of has, he doesn't like. So he's going off to seek a great perhaps, which is the famous last words of Francois Rabelais. I hope I didn't butcher that. But he's like obsessed with the last words of famous people, and that one specifically stands out throughout the novel. I go to seek a great perhaps. I think for him, for Miles, his great perhaps, especially in the beginning of the novel, is finding a group of friends that he can go on these adventures with. He can smoke cigarettes in the woods and, pull pranks and just have fun with a group of people that he enjoys being around. And, to someone else reading the book, it might be, and to me on my first read through, it would be his great perhaps his young love, finding Alaska, But yeah, it has a little bit of everything in it for anyone. Um, the thing that really stands out with this book is you would not expect the amount of philosophy in it, I guess. Here's an excerpt I want to read. It's from the end of the book. When adults say teenagers think they're invincible with that sly, stupid smile on their face, they don't know how right they are. We need never be hopeless because we can never be irreparably broken. We think that we are invincible because we are. We cannot be born and we cannot die. Like all energy, we can only change shape and sizes and manifestations. They forget that when they're old. They get scared of losing and failing. But that part of us greater than the sum of our parts cannot begin and cannot end, and so it cannot fail. Would you expect something like that from a young adult novel? I wasn't expecting that from a young adult novel, but yet there it is. Yeah, definitely worth a read. One note on imagery, really quick. This novel has a ton of imagery, which is why this book cover makes no sense to me. I mean, it has smoke on it, and they're constantly smoking cigarettes throughout the novel, so I guess that's a thing. But the cigarettes never really, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a big enough part of the story to warrant being the novel cover. I personally liked this version a lot more. If you've read the book, you'd know why, but the imagery of the flower makes a lot more sense to me. It's a big plot point, especially towards the end of the novel, so that one made a lot more sense to me, but I guess that's just a publisher being a publisher, so you can't really do anything about that. But if you haven't read this book, definitely go pick up a copy of it, read it, it's amazing. So yeah, that's been Looking for Alaska. We will catch you next time. Thanks.